Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I'm making it a mission this holiday season to warn people multiple times every day on my channel not to eat while driving. And there are two reasons I'm making this PSA. First, I haven't gotten into an accident, a car accident that was my fault for close to 8 years now, and I want to keep it that way. And I especially want to keep it that way because this year, when I got my car insurance premium, I got a shock, right? Let's go, Brandon. But I got a shock, and I can only imagine how much worse it would be if I were eating and driving. And so now I make it a mission to warn people. But the second reason is that I kind of haven't had a whole lot of good luck with networking with people since moving to Phoenix. But you know what? I love myself, and that's all that matters. And I'll love myself even more if I can prevent a couple of people from having car accidents, right? I get it. I have 1,500 subscribers. If all of you guys stopped eating and driving for the next some number of years, I would imagine that could avert at least one or two car accidents easily, right? How many car accidents? See, we can look up the average driver car accident rate. The average driver gets into a car accident apparently every 6 years. So I got 1,500 subscribers on here. If they all watch this video, 1,500 uh, in the next 6 years, my subscribers will have an average of 1,500 accidents, right? And there's no doubt that some of them are going to be caused by eating while driving. So if I can prevent 10 accidents over the next 6 years, I'll feel like my holiday wasn't a complete loss, right? Because otherwise, I haven't had a whole lot of good luck networking with people. I got into strife at 2 different board game meetups and almost got myself kicked out of both of them. I don't want to go back to either one of them because both of them started with myself being harassed to the point that I blew up, right? And so if I can get people to not eat and drive, it will make me feel a sense of accomplishment. Now, I haven't eaten and driven since my last accident. I vowed. Let me talk about my last accident. It was in August of 2016. I was on the road and I was daydreaming while driving. I still sometimes catch myself daydreaming while driving. I had just broken up with a girl, and the reason I broke up with her was because she wanted children. And so I started daydreaming about what it would be like if we had some children. And I just don't want to raise children, right? I got other things I want to do with my life, especially at the time I was writing a lot of computer games. Nowadays, I want to be an artist. And so, anyways, I was driving a Honda Accord and I had totaled it. I drive a Kia Forte now, and unfortunately, my car is not holding up very well. It's got 160,000 miles, and it burns oil like. I almost joke that it's like a hybrid car. It needs both gas and oil to run, right? I gotta add oil to it at least every 2 or 3 gas fill ups, and it's got 160,000 miles on it. I kind of regret when I first moved to Phoenix, I was lonely and I spent a lot of time driving around the roads aimlessly and added a lot of miles that way. And when I bought I bought the car in February of 2022. I remember it had 120 something thousand miles. It's already got 160,000. I was lonely when I first got to Phoenix. Some nights I would get off work at 6, and before I knew it, I got home at like midnight. You guys remember those days, right? And unfortunately, now I have to pay the price of worrying when that car is finally gonna kick the bucket on me, right? But at least I wasn't eating while driving, and I'm proud of that, right? And so the last thing I wanted, with all the car troubles I'm already running into, the last thing I want to do is to also cause an accident as well, right? I got rear-ended, and the rear ending was very nice actually, because it was the other driver's fault, and he had to get me a rental car, and I ended up having that rental car for 2 months, and so I didn't have to put any miles on the car. Otherwise, I'd have 170,000 miles on the car right now. So that was a nice thing. So, but at the same time, I still wish the guy behind me wasn't eating and driving. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Don't eat and drive. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.